to today's video. Great news, Lucifer fans. We have a Season 6 Lucifer. Season 6, people. Rejoice! Well, it came as a big shock. Well, not such a shock to all those people that know the news, that we thought that Season 5 would be the final season of Lucifer, but it wasn't. So the big announcement is joyous, because with Season 5, it was meant to be the conclusion from Season 4. For all those Lucifer fans, we know the hard work it took to get Lucifer Season 4 to Netflix. Everybody clapped their hands, whoever was on #SaveLucifer on Twitter. I was one of them. I told all my family members that had Twitter, do it, #SaveLucifer. Lucifer Morningstar is a fictional character that was, well, not in a sense fictional for DC, the DC universe, where it originated in the Sandman series that was created by Neil Gaiman, which told Lucifer and his wanderings around the universe, such a powerful figure that he was. And then we got the series that originated on Fox TV, on primetime TV, and how they translated the fictional character was into a cop show, partner crime show, that each episode they had to figure out how to solve the crime and who was the killer. What we saw from the first season, which I saw, was hints of the supernatural, because of course, such a prominent figure of the devil, how do you portray him? As the evil guy with the tail and the horns? No, you hint. That was the allure of the show. You hint at the devil face, you see glimpses of the devil face, and you see notions of the angels and demons and devils. But there was never the full-on supernatural aspect until the season finales of each series. At the end of series 1, we had Lucifer going to hell. And there was also the other question of why did Chloe make Lucifer vulnerable? That each time he was near her, he was as vulnerable as a human. So we got to season 3, devastated for Christ's sake, after all that trouble, all that hinting, all that suggestive thinking, Lucifer was cancelled. And then we had the petition for the fans worldwide. Save Lucifer, #. And then Netflix graciously went and saved Lucifer, and we got season 4. That comprised primarily of 10 episodes. Where the 10 episodes, we got a storyline of where Chloe had to come to terms of Lucifer really being the devil. And he wasn't just some nut job that was having, maybe post-traumatic stress, or he was mentally ill. No, he was really the devil, for Christ's sake. And she come to terms with the fact that he's not evil, he's just maybe somebody that was misunderstood. And with Lucifer season 4 on Netflix, we finally saw the character unshackled. We got the supernatural aspect unleashed. We saw his devil eyes, his devil face. Even we saw a full-on devil transformation with the devil wings, the body and the head and everything. But then again, it wasn't crudely portrayed on TV. It was more like a psychological aspect, that the more bad he felt about himself, the more we saw an outer manifestation of how he saw himself in the inside. And that sometimes when we feel that we're awful, in this case for supernatural beings, it gets reflected outside. And by the time we get to episode 10, we get Chloe's confession that she loves Lucifer. And we came to the realization that maybe sacrifice is worth it for the people that you love. On season 4 on Netflix, we get a subplot with the secondary characters. With Dan, for all those Lucifer fans, Chloe's ex, and Ella, it could be something going on. But especially with Dr. Linda, she played a more important part in season 4, that she was pregnant with Amenadiel's love child, the half angel, half baby, which came to importance at the end for the cliffhanger. And then we have the introduction of Eve, that was meant to be Lucifer's, in quote, first love. But in this case, maybe more first lust when he was encountered with the humankind. And then we saw the realization that the demons in hell saw that Lucifer didn't want to return to hell. And as well, season 4, we have the plot with the priest of this so-called prophecy that all of hell will be unleashed when the devil found his first love. But in this case, it was Lucifer having to sacrifice himself and go back to hell. And then we get at the end of episode 10 the cliffhanger again, that he had to go back to hell because all the devils, demons, and everything in between knew that he didn't want to go back to hell. So he did the sacrifice, and Chloe saw his soft side, the angel wings. She saw the other side of him, that he had to go back to make sure that no demons would go to earth. And then we get the portrayal of his throne high on the cliff top, as it seemed, that the foundation was just a tiny pinpoint and he was overlooking all of hell. And the actor Tom Ellis, such great acting, portraying his unease, that he was alone again, ruling all over hell. Then we have the cliffhanger. Well, season 5, put it in your diaries, people. Season 5, August 21st. I put that in my diary. It's here. And with God coming into season 5, maybe he might reveal some answers to these questions. And now with season 6, like the joke that the showrunners and Netflix announced that it's the final season. They had to say final twice. They had to change the end of season 5 with the global pandemic. They had to maybe change some things. It's a great show. There's nothing satanic about it. There's nothing of looking at the Black Bible, Alistair Clary type. But it's just looking at things in a different perspective about love. What does it mean to be in love with somebody that you can't, have a relationship with? Well, anyway, YouTubers, we come to the end of this video. Give the video some love, some like, share it, subscribe. For God's sake, people, let's give this channel some love. What I bring here is some honest opinions in this chaos and a little bit of joy for those Lucifer fans and a little bit of news. This video might come out quite late to the news, but been quite busy. But thank you again, my dear subscribers, for listening. Give it a like, share and subscribe, and stay tuned for more reviews of movies, news, and true crimes. Thank you. Love you all.